and I'll see love, and I'll see love.
Sunday Funday. Can't help but have a great day on a Sunday wherever you are. I wish you the very best, and I know some of you are getting ready for Monday. Oh, yes indeed. I'll be off tomorrow, so Monday the center is closed. I am live at the Expedito Enlightenment Center, and we welcome you here. I am SarahSpiritual. I'm really glad to have you all join us. And as you join us, I want you to know that we are having a total eclipse of the heart. We are connecting to matters of the heart. You've got something going on with your heart besides an irregular heartbeat. We want to guide you and get some answers put together for you and help you align and find your inner peace. And those of you who want to attract love, true love, well, we want you to have that love, and we want you to know that you are worthy of that love. And so tonight we're going to create the space. We're going to connect all across the globe, because that's what I love about Sunday Funday. We have people connecting from all across the world, joining us as we share the energy of Sunday Funday. So be sure to give me your name and your question with your birth date in the feed. And we do ask that you just kind of put it once, because we are going to pull the questions as we move on. We are really excited today because as we close out April, we are entering into so many shifts in the planet, so many shifts in the energy. Much is coming up for a lot of people. And personally, I'm really excited because May, Magnificent May, is going to honor my 10-year national radio show. So we've been on national radio for 10 years. So we're really glad to share that with all of you. And we're going to have some special announcements on Wednesday on WWNN. That's heard from 5 to 8 p.m. And we're going to be giving some things away later on in the month. So you don't want to miss a thing. And we've got some guests coming as well. We've got Dee Wallace. She's going to be on May 8th. And Dee Wallace, you may remember her from E.T. She was the mom. She's going to be joining us. And we've got many guests joining us over the next few weeks as we continue to promote a fabulous event on June 22nd and 23rd in Fort Lauderdale. It's the Reignite Your Light. And it's a major event that we're going to be doing. And I'll be entertaining. So if you like my songs and my music, and you find that that helps you shift your energy, I am one of the headliners that is going to be featured at this fabulous event. So, and Dee Wallace will be there, Dan Millman will be there. So we are going to be encapsulating everything that is light and reigniting that light within you. So go ahead and visit my website, SarahSpiritual.com, and you can learn more about this event. And I do hope that we see you there and share the experience. But today we are sharing a lot of experience connecting to all of you. So I know many of you have questions about love, and you're wondering, how do I handle what's going on in my life? And some of you are navigating some pretty heavy things, and some of you are wondering, well, where is love, right? You know, love, where are you? And you're looking over here and you're looking over there, and it's just not happening. So we want to look at how we can align ourselves to that divine love, that divine light, that divine partner, and settle the energy within you. So we're going to do a meditation today and help you connect to that inner being within you that may not realize how fabulous you are. You know, you may be projecting your best and shining your light, but inside, underneath, there's this, well, undertow, this resistance that's kind of pulling you back and sending out these mixed signals. How many of you who are listening today, you have partners that you've had and you're like, what was I thinking? Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Woo dog, right? So we've seen some interesting things in our lives, and knowing that you are the central point of attraction, everything that you are experiencing, you have to take a good look at yourself and see why you are where you are and what you are doing as the catalyst, as the point of attraction, as a stimulant to bring these things into your life so that there's something you can revisit about yourself, and so that you can raise your vibration and create an even more magnificent experience in love. Because everybody wants to have love. You know, there's that wonderful song, think of your fellow man, lend him a helping hand, put a little love in your heart. and the world will be a better place. Yes, the world will be a better place for you and me. You just wait and see. Put a little love in your heart. So we've got to put that love in our heart, and we've got to be that central energy, and that's to shine out to everyone. So before we began, those of you who just tuned in, we played a song, one of Spirit's channeled songs. And these songs come through me so instantaneously that Helena's like, I'm going to play one of your songs, I See Love. And I said to her, I said, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't write a song called I See Love. She goes, yes, you did. And so she played it. I went, oh, yeah, that's me. And I did write that song. So Spirit will give us this prompting, this indicator as to what is their message for all of us. And it's there for all of you. And if I can do anything for everyone tonight, it's to help you tune in and tap in to that energy of who you are and why you have what you have in your life. Why you are creating this world for yourself, why you have these experiences, and how you can release what no longer serves you and magnify, intensify, and grow what you're loving, what you're experiencing. It's a great time right now to create. You know, spring is here, the gardens are starting to grow, and it's the perfect time for us to grow within ourselves and to really tend to our own personal garden before we start running around and kind of enjoying life. It's a perfect time. We're in this transition. Spring has sprung. We're in that wonderful energy, but summer's not quite here. So we've got a little time to really do the work within ourselves and really open up our hearts to really understand why we are where we are and what it is we really want. So how many of you here online, oh, Philip Tazy said, oh, who else starts singing with Sarah? Thank you, Philip Tazy, for saying that. Who here online writes down what they want? Do we have a list of what we want? Or are we creating what we want? Is that something that you're doing? Because it's really important to have a clear-cut vision of what it is you want to create. Because creation begins with the feeling and the visualization of everything as it is in its perfected state. So it's not to see yourself where you are and thinking, I can't get from here to there. It's to see yourself as you want your life to be and already feel it in its fulfillment. That's the best way to create. So how can we do that? We do that by writing down everything that we desire. So how many of you make a list of what you want? In a job, in a partnership, in your financial matters, we need to write these things down and really visualize the completion of them. Because often we lose ourselves in the, how am I getting there? And then we kind of talk ourselves out of it. So in the creation, we have to go to the energy of love, because love is what fuels everything. So if we're created in love, and love is that matter of the heart that fuels all on the planet, that's the energy we want to tap into. So we want to tap into self-love, because when we love ourselves, we can do anything. Then we're attracting better experiences. Then we're in a better alignment with the outcome that we envision. So it's really important that everyone taps into that energy of self-love. And there are times where that little part of you, that aspect of yourself, maybe didn't feel very loved, or you're wounded from an experience. It could be a childhood experience. It could be something that occurred when your high school years. It may be something recent. Maybe there was a breakup. Maybe you were married for 30 years and now everything's fallen apart and you're trying to wonder, well, what happened to my life? And how did I get here? I didn't even see this coming. And now what do I do? There's so many people navigating different things in their life. So when we're in that place of uncertainty, we have to look at the part that maybe, just maybe, doesn't really feel that we deserve to have it all. And where does that memory come from? Many of you here have memories inside of you that are holding on to something in the past, a past hurt. So why don't we look at that? Whatever that is, take a look at that matter, that happening, that circumstance, that condition, and take a nice breath and choose to release that now. Say, I choose to release this now. I choose to no longer have this experience inside of my being. It's no longer part of who I am. And I am safe, and I am worthy, and I am wonderful. I am giving. I am loving. I am, I am, I am. That's just a really quick brushstroke of something to do. There's a whole embodiment of work that can be done to really awaken the aspect of yourself, that inner child, that part of you that's become disconnected and fragmented and no longer feels safe. And often we create unsafe experiences, and I don't necessarily mean physicality and physical safety. I mean safe in an experience, or safe with people, or safe to express ourselves. And why is that? Because perhaps there was a time in our life when we didn't have the opportunity to express ourselves clearly and be heard and be acknowledged and be appreciated. And so now's the time where we can make that shift. And it's a perfect time because the way everything's going on in the universe, a lot of planets are lining up, kind of forcing us to take a good look at what's not working anymore. What's not working for you? And what do you need to let go of? And why are we holding on? Are we holding on to a person, a thing, a place, a happening? What are we holding on to in our life that if we just let go of, our hands would be open to receive something greater? And maybe, just maybe, you're holding on because you don't know what the unknown will be. Well, that's okay too. But still, I'll tell you to let go. Not knowing means that you're creating the opportunity for your soul to remind you of its knowing. The soul knows everything. The soul has the whole storyline, knows every contract you ever signed with any spiritual connection with anyone. So you think you got karma? You signed a contract. You signed an agreement. You made an energetic bond to experience some of these things, and you have the power to change it. There's no, oh, I must have been a bad person in another life, and that's why this is happening to me. It's not judged that way. It's an experience to help you expand your consciousness, to be a better version of a soul in a physical embodiment. Pure and simple. Sometimes we all take things a little too personally because it impacts us personally, because it impacts our personality, which gets a bad rap as an ego. And the ego is not necessarily a bad thing, because that ego is our unique blueprint as to who we are. It's what we do with the ego that perhaps can get us a little out of balance. But the ego's getting a bad rap these days. Oh no, it's not my higher self, it's my ego. God in the perfected vision of mankind gave us personality. Personality is ego. Personality is the embodiment of all the senses, all the experiences, and our unique way of expressing it and experiencing it. It's as unique as our DNA. So why would we want to bash our ego? Sometimes we may want to use the conditions of the experiences that influence our personality and our ego and ask it to sit with us and sit and be still and feel the knowing inside the soul, because the soul knows a better interpretation of what we're experiencing. Because you experience things and you judge them based on your conditions. You judge them based on how you've lived your life, how you've been shown to live life, how you've seen people treat each other. You're a product of your environment. And in the product of your environment, you create this blueprint of what life is to be for you. And then if your self, your inner self, has been wounded, you figure that that's good for someone else, but not for me, because that won't happen for me. So of course someone else is happy and in love, but that's not coming for me, because it's not happening in the timeline I wanted to, or I haven't met my partner yet, or I met a few people and it's just never working out. Every relationship I get excited about falls apart. It must not be for me. It's my lot in life. Oh, I give up on love. I always laugh when someone says that to me in a reading, because I'm thinking, you can give up, but I see what I see coming, so go ahead, give up, but it's still coming. But by giving up, you rob yourself of all the joy that gets us from where we are now, giving up, of course, to what's about to come. Do you want to meet your partner dragging yourself in, like half alive, going, oh, I never thought you'd come. Thank God. I've been in a dark hole for 40 years. Is that how you, and maybe you didn't even do your hair, I don't know. Might be a scary moment. So think about it. How do you want to create your experiences? Why is it we can sit there and say, God, I want all these great things. This is what I want. This is what I'm looking for. Oh, please, please, please. And oh, this is what I want. And then the next day we're like, it's not happening. I don't know what's happening. And we just put ourselves in a tizzy. If you are not where you want to be, ride the wave. It will never stay that way. All you have to do is change your energy about it. Change your mindset. If there's a bad habit, then make an adjustment. But if you're caught up in a ball of energy, a ball of happenings, a ball of experiences that are a product of some momentum that's been built around it, don't pay attention to the momentum that's been built. Create a new momentum. So as that winds down, you jump into the better version of what you want. Why are we looking at things so narrow-mindedly and wondering why we can't get what we want? We can't get what we want because we think we can't get what we want. I promise you it is that simple. If you want something better than what you have, why are you holding on to what you got? If you're in a relationship that's not working for you, why are you holding on to the relationship that you have? And then you're all over on Facebook telling everybody what's wrong with your relationship. Let's put more energy on what we don't want. Think about it. Thoughts are things. Words are things. Actions are things. We're creating with everything we do. I am the person who is creating a fabulous life. And I'm so glad that I'm in an experience that allows me to mirror the things that I want to shift and change in myself. I know in relationships and in friendships and in work environments, there's a lot of crazy stuff that goes on. I understand that, and I'm not minimizing anyone's experience. But it's how you choose to view the experience. It's how you choose to live the experience that determines how long that experience is going to continue. So let's shift some energy. Everybody ready to shift some energy? Hi, Sarah. Hi, Kate. Hi, Patty. Hi, Angela. Hi, Elizabeth. Elizabeth says you are where your mindset is at. Yes, indeed. And it's also where your feelings are, because the mind is a busy place and the mind can trick us. We've got to really monitor our thoughts, our actions, and our feelings. Yes, feelings, nothing more than feelings. So we want to create that energy. So let's clear some energy around us all. Everyone ready? We're going to just clear before we start to answer questions here, because I don't want to see my ex-boyfriend Sean. Okay, good. I don't want to see your ex-boyfriend Sean either. I don't know what's going on with that, but we'll have to get to that. We better save that question because that's interesting. So we've got everyone in. Rachel says yes, time for a shift. Yes, we're going to make a shift. Everyone ready to make a shift? Let's hold on to this energy. Take a nice breath. Clear yourselves, taking a nice deep cleansing breath, and exhale. We're going to open up the space. We're going to call on the angels. We're going to call on Archangel Michael, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael. We're going to call for the winds of the north, the south, the east, the west, the winds of change upon us to clear the energy here and now. And we're going to open up our heart. We're going to open up our heart to receive love. And as we open up our heart, we can feel a beautiful, radiant energy of this wonderful pink energy flowing in the energy around us and permeating the center of our heart and radiating to every cell within our heart. We are filling our heart with love, and we're going to send some green energy there for healing, and we're going to open up that heart space so that we can create love. Feel the energy. There you go. We're going to open up the space. We're answering questions here today on our Sunday Funday. We are going to connect with all of you and answer your questions and see what's going on. And we are talking about matters of the heart, especially if there's something that's weighing your heart down. We want to hear from you, or if there's something you want to create with the power of love and you don't know how to create it, ask that question. Let's ask some really high-powered questions today so that we can make a shift. Because if you want to ask me if you are staying with a particular person, just the fact that you're asking me the question means it's not working on some level. So why are we asking the question? Why not ask, how can I create a better relationship with this person or another person? Let's ask that question. Like, do you see us together? I want to ask you, do you see yourself together? Probably not. That's why you're asking the question. We don't want to come from a place of fear or insecurity. We want to come from a place that allows you to bring to you a high vibrational experience. So let's move forward in this energy and create something spectacular for each other now. So we're going to open up and we're going to actually come bring in the angels, going to bring in some music for you. So this will be good because they're going to write you a song all right now. So everyone hold on to your hats because I don't know where we're going with this one, but let's see. I love, 'cause it's who I am. I love, because I know I can. I love with every breath of me. I love, I believe in destiny, and every time I know I'm with love, 'cause I love, 'cause it is who I am. I love with every piece of my soul. I am one with love. I am love. I am love. Open up the energy. Feel the love. If you know how much love is within you, if you know how much love surrounds you, if you know how much love you're really capable of giving, you wouldn't be settling for anything. You would want to have all that you desire. And you would know that if you have set your heart upon that intention, that it will come, and we have to wait on things to be in alignment for it all to come together. I know that personality of ours will often throw a little temper tantrum, but love comes to its fullest connection when everything lines up. And when we force things, it just never really comes together the way it could. We have to allow the divine energy, the divine spirit, to work through us, orchestrating all those little details. So yes, all of you people who are into your details, some things are best left to the universe. They take real good care of us. So I believe we've got some questions here lining up, and we've got quite a bit going on here. Christian Johnson says, I accept real love. So we've got that going on here. So let's see, Angela Lauren, thank you so much. We've got Sarah Jane Thomas, Angel Andrews, thank you for joining us. So great to have everybody. Michelle, good to see you. Julia, she says, please. Hi, Sarah, please. Capital P-L-E-A-S-E, please. So that means that's an important question. So we are here connecting to all of you, and we are going to start answering some questions. So Helena, who do we have for us here today?
There's my mic. We're going to start with Sade. She's asking, will I find a place before May 28th?
Will you find a place before May 28th? Let me see. Does Sade give us a birthday?
Yes.
Okay, I got it. There we go. Okay. Only if you expand your looking and your reach. You're not looking in all the right places. But I will tell you this, Sade, twice since I've been connecting with your energy, I just picked up the cards just because they're pretty. And these are the romance angel cards. And Sade, there's something about an engagement that's coming to you. So there's some engagement, there's some opportunity. Love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So there's some commitment coming to you, some agreement coming to you, but I really feel it's for matters of the heart. So Sade, expand your looking, and then you can find something by your deadline. Don't pinch it off. Don't worry. It'll come. Thank you for your question. Who else do we have here?
Next, we're going to go to Brandy Mish. She's wondering if and when a reconciliation might be possible and what needs to be healed between her and her relationship.
You know, there's some matter of trust here that I see. So that is part of the issue, the trust, the communication. Transparency is what they're telling me. You might want to give this a little time here, Brandy, because the way I see it, this relationship has some wounds that are from previous relationships, previous experiences. It's almost like we came with a little too much luggage. So we've got to kind of clear out our own baggage to reconnect. There's transparency. They keep giving me the word transparency. So we need to have things transparent, but each person needs to have their own time, their own space here. So this is important. If is possible, when will depend on the work that we do while we're apart individually. The relationship, we're going to actually pull one of our love cards here for you, Brandy. I just want to check one thing here, but I feel like blessings, mystical, magical blessings are going to be upon you if you ask the universe for assistance on that. The two of you have known each other in other lifetimes, so there's familiarity and some wounds that are coming up for you both. So work through that. We will see more in the month of the end of June time if things are going to move forward, Brandy. Thank you so much for your question. Who else do we have?
Next, we're going to go to, let's see here, we want to go way back. Elizabeth Ortiz. She says she had a dream, but instead of a dream, it was a voice telling her she's going to die, and now she needs to know what this dream means because she's scared.
Okay, well, that'll scare the pants off of anybody, but you are dying. Don't get excited. No, I left my black dress home. You're fine. You are passing through a dark phase in your life. And when I look at where you are energetically, you are in a spiritual rebirth. Who am I? Who have I come to be? The legacy, the purpose, the meaning. So you're going through a death and rebirth. The person that you've been, the way you are, there's going to be a shift in the consciousness so that you can create a better version of life for yourself. And those aspects are going to die. Not you personally. That's not happening. Eventually it will, but not yet. So lose the fear and ask the universe to assist you. And they talk to me about the salvation and the celebration of you and the physical body. So see, we are celebrating the physical body. This is not the end of the physical body. This is the celebration of the body, celebration of the physicality, and the rebirth of the soul. So thank you so much, Elizabeth, for that question and an interesting dream. But it doesn't mean what you were interpreting it to mean. Thank you so much. Who else do we have here?
Next, we're going to go to, let's see here, Linda Marie. She's asking, am I on my journey alone now, or will a partner come someday?
Yes, Linda, a partner is coming. When I look into this energy, this is a really important transitional year for you. You're moving through some challenges that have happened over the past 2 years, Linda. And when I move you into 2020, we clear the decks for love. I say February opens up the energy, not because it's Valentine's Day, because that's where the energy falls around you as your birth year, your birthday time. So when I open that up, 2020 February opens up the energy for love, and I do see partnership love coming for you, permanent partnership. So between now and then, consider yourself a filter to see the things that you like and you don't like in a partner as you're sifting through before the actual person comes into your energetic field, which will open up that portal on or around February of 2020. Thank you so much, Linda Marie, and love is coming. Thank you. Who else do we have here?
Next, we have Kelly Westbrooks. She says she's open to any message. Today is her anniversary. It's been 11 years and having hard times.
So the first thing that they make me aware of is that you're closing out a lot of energy from the past year. I feel like a lot of things came up that you thought you had put to rest, a lot of old feelings. I feel as if you realized that you felt very much alone and disconnected, and now as you look at this energy, you're trying to put the pieces of your life together. Even though we're looking at 11 years, it's an important time for you to really put back pieces together of who you are. I feel like you've lost a lot of yourself in this time, and financially, emotionally, you're not being supported. Open to anything. The angels have this with you. Mother Mary steps up to assist you, to nurture you, to guide you on this journey. And this is an important time of transformation for yourself, for self-love and self-care. If you spend a little time with your self-love and self-care, you will pass through this dark night of the soul with much ease associated with it. Thank you so much, Kelly. We'll send you some heavenly prayers to assist you on this journey. We know it's a tough time, but this too will pass, and by 2021, you're going to be looking at life and going, wow, look where I am. This is great. So you're just passing through a dark phase. Thank you so much. Who else do we have here?
Next, we're going to go to Michelle Polk. She says, Sarah, Spirit's giving me numbers, 216, 952, 895. What's this message?
Girl, you're asking Sarah Spiritual what to do with that? She's going to tell you go play the lottery. That's what I'm going to tell you. They're giving you your pick 3 numbers. So take your little numbers, go to your local deli or gas station, Dollar Straight, Dollar Box, and go for it. They're giving you something. Now, if you don't want to gamble, and I'm not going to encourage people to gamble if they don't want to, just look for it. It's a clue. When you see the numbers come, you see you've connected with Spirit. But I do feel, given that the financial climate is a little spotty for you right now, dear, they're giving you an opportunity to make some money, eh? So let's go. Go, girl. Go make some money. It's your time. So go ahead, play a number. We're interested to see what happens with your numbers. Angels are with you. Guides are with you. Pay attention. Once you get a routine with them, they're going to take care of everything. Thank you so much, Michelle Polk, for your Facebook question. Who else do we have here?
We're going to go to YouTube. We got some more numbers. We got Brianna. She's asking, why has 444 been prominent in my life lately?
Oh, this is a fabulous thing. And actually today, here in South Florida, 404 came up, which I also associate with the angels. 444 is the angel number. It means the presence of the angels are very much with you. The angels are guiding you and assisting you. The angels are supporting you on this journey so that you don't feel alone as you make decisions where you have uncertainty. They want you to know that you're fully supported and that they will guide you every step of the way, and for you to follow your soul, your heart, and your prompting, and the angels will take care of all the rest, Brianna. Thank you so much for following us on YouTube. Thank you. Thank you everyone who's here with us today. If you're just joining us, I am Sarah Spiritual. Glad to have you here. You can visit my website, SarahSpiritual.com, and learn more about my work. And as you're joining us, I really would love if you could share the page. Thank you, Morgan Light. I see you shared the page. Thank you so much. If you share the page to your groups and your friends, we can assist people in understanding how they can heal the matters of their heart. We will be doing a big healing towards the end of this broadcast, so we would love if as many people had this page so that they too could do some healing with their heart and their physical bodies. So thank you everyone for joining us. Who else do we have here?
We have Tina Calloway. She says, any messages from spirit guides and angels to bring more flow of synchronicity and benevolent resources?
Well, Tina Calloway, I see the energy of meditation around you, so I do feel that there's meditation present or contemplation in your life. But for you to spend a specific time visioning things that you would like to have happen in the next 3 weeks to 3 months, and see yourself, maybe you want to have I don't know, I'm thinking of food right now. Cannoli. You want to have a cannoli. So next thing you know, you'll find out that cannolis are on sale. Or someone will say, here, you know what, I went to the Italian bakery and I have a cannoli. Would you like one? It's just to create that energy. Start with something very simple, very simple and unique to you. Maybe you're on your way to the grocery store, you don't have a lot of time, you don't really feel like walking through the parking lot. You say, angels, guides, give me a spot close to the front door so that I can just walk right in and get out and let everything kind of be. And then you walk in the store and that happens to be what they're featuring right there in the store. And you don't even have to go down the aisles. You can just grab what you need and just get right out. This is how we create. You have to tell the universe what it is you're looking for, what it is you want to create a better flow in your life, in the physicality, and they will start to line things up. More meditation is always a positive thing. And if I may suggest doing your I am decrees, saying that you are love, you are light, I am love, I am abundance, I am the universal flow, I am aligned with everything that is unique and spectacular in the universe, therefore I am always blessed. Saying things like that, Tina Calloway, will most certainly assist you attract magnificent synchronistic experiences. Thank you so much for joining us here on Facebook. Who else do we have?
Next, we're going to go, let's go way back. We got MJ. She says, tell me what you and the guides think of him.
Him. This person has a lot on their mind regarding their career, their work, their business. They're intuitive, they're a little psychic, and their energy is very strong and grounded. I also see someone who is very connected to holding on to things, holding on to the past and not letting go of things, because they have a very good memory and they don't like to let go of feelings that have caused them a misalignment. What do I think of him? I think that he's a very grounded man, and we will see where this takes you. Thank you so much, MJ, for your Facebook question. Who else do we have?
Next, we have Jennifer Albrecht asking, she's feeling a lot moving, trying to find balance. Any insight?
Well, very important for you to understand that we're winding down here in this year of 2019. And as you kind of clear up, that's why you're feeling a little out of balance, out of sort. You're really clearing through old energies. A lot of us are here in this calendar year of 2019. But for you particularly, it's expanding you in ways that can put you in a better level, a better success, better flow, but also you're learning to let go of things that don't serve you anymore. So it's making you feel off balance. But the things around you are changing to force you to change, to make the adjustment that you want. You tend to be very specific and routine and organized, and the universe is trying to break you of some of your patterns so that you can create a new paradigm for yourself in these next 5 to 10 years. So it's a powerful time for you. Next two bring a lot of change this year and next year, and then we start with a clean slate, and you're manifesting much more fulfillment for yourself. Thank you, Jennifer. Remember to meditate and keep yourself centered. Thank you. Who else do we have here?
Next, we're going to Shanae Cologne asking, new job, am I getting it this week?
Shanae. This is the perfect time to network and connect and make connections. Are you getting it this week? I feel like the whole process seems a little slow. So the new job doesn't seem like it all comes through the way you want it to just yet. I have to take you to the day of Thursday. Energy seems really slow for you coming into Monday, Tuesday. I take you to the energy of Thursday and Friday. And that's where I feel like we get word. I don't know if there's something else you've got to do for this job or submit or hand in. There's something else that has to happen. I do see new work coming for you. And when I spin you out and I take you at the end of the month, is the end of April 30th is Tuesday. So when I take you into May 10th, I do see you at employment, a new job, a new opportunity. So keep up with this and do your follow-up. If you don't hear anything from them by Thursday, you follow up. I feel like there might be something else you need to submit. Thank you, Shanae, for your question. Who else do we have here?
Next, we have Danielle Ortez. She's asking, will I start making more money at my present job or get a new one?
There's something about your present job that makes me feel like they expect you to do a lot, but they don't appreciate what you do. Also don't feel like you're ready for the change, you're ready to take the plunge and get a new job just yet. But I do feel that when I take you into the 2020 time, there's an opportunity for new employment. When I take you into July, August of this year, I feel like that's an opportunity to get a little bit more money from them. I don't know if there's a review or something in June or something they do for the company and then they close out the books. And then when I take you into June and July, August time, then we feel like that energy comes with a little bit more money. You can get a little more from them, but you're most certainly not getting paid what you're worth. Take a look. There might be something better for you out there. Remember, sometimes we got to let go to get a better experience. Thank you so much, Danielle, for your Facebook question. Who else do we have here on Facebook?
We got Morgan Light. She's asking for any guidance on career or love.
Well, the great news is that here in your career, it's a chance to expand and open up a new avenue, a new way of working. So I feel like there's new tasks, new opportunities for you to take on. And I also feel a lot of spiritual expansiveness around you. A question on love. Well, that seems like a complicated question because I feel as if there's a couple of things that have slowed up the love process for you, Morgan Light. So I feel like we're kind of holding on to something that's slowing us up. So we've got our romance angel cards out here. So Morgan Light, we're going to take out some romance angel cards for you. And we're going to pull out a card or two and get a little more idea of what's going on with love, love, love. Yes, indeed. Let's see. So we got you two cards here, Morgan. The first one is make the effort. And the next one is calling in your soulmate. So if love's not quite feeling the way you want it to in your life, your love life is a little we want to call in our soulmate, visualize what that partner is, who that is, and we want to make effort. Create love is worth taking the steps that you're guided to take. So if you feel the prompting to talk to someone or connect with someone, follow that prompting. It is worth the effort. So thank you so much, Morgan Light, for your question, and thank you so much for sharing the page. I know you're here often on our feed. I greatly appreciate your following us here on the Sarah Spiritual Show. Thank you. Who else do we have?
We have Sarah Jane Thomas. She says, I really do not want to see my ex-boyfriend Sean in the future. I do not want contact. Will I be
good for you. I don't want to contact him either. Like, really.
She asks, will I be strong enough to walk away from him?
Walk on by. If you see me walking down the street, walk on by. Walk on by, girl. You already made up your mind. Hashtag I'm done. DWD. Hashtag done with drama. We're done. Sean, let me tell you why we're done, Sean, because at the time of our relationship, you were not honoring our relationship. You were not in alignment with all the energy that I was giving out. And now at this point, and when I took a good look at myself, Sean, do you know what I saw? I saw that I deserve better. So Sean, hashtag I'm done with you. I don't have to see you again. I don't want to see you. Hashtag you're blocked. Done. Yes, Sarah Jane, you can do that. You don't have to ever see him again if you want to, if you don't want to. And if you do see him, I don't see him. You're invisible. And you just shift your energy. You know, there are people who have this energy that permeates. It's almost like a toxicity. It's almost like this narcissistic, and I'm not a doctor, I'm not a psychologist, I'm not diagnosing anyone, but it's got this very narcissistic, kind of controlling, double playing, backstabbing kind of energy. Does that sum up, Sean, honey? So that's what I see. So we are done, 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 done. Now, can I fast forward you to the future? Because heck, we are done with Sean. Sean, goodbye. It's been good knowing you. Goodbye, Sean. Goodbye to you. Goodbye to you. So I see here for you, Miss Sarah Jane, a soulmate is coming. So what do we want to settle with stale bread? Well, we got a soulmate coming. So let go. God will bring you someone even better, not just yet, but it is in the energetic future. Thank you, Sarah Jane. You don't have to talk to that man ever again. And you tell him Sarah Spiritual said so. Thank you so much. Who else do we have here?
Next, let's see.
Get me all rattled here, Sean.
Woo! We're going to go to Jennifer Lespinasse. She says, "Hi, Sarah. Friday, April 26th was my firstborn's birthday. He's in heaven now. Can you tell me if you feel his spirit and if there's any message for her?"
Let me take a look at that for you, Jennifer, please. Your firstborn comes often to you. You can feel that energy. And sometimes I feel as if you feel his energy when you're in your sleep state. You kind of feel the presence of him with you. But what I really hear for you to take with you is that there's a piece of him that will always be with you. And as you honor the love that connects you, and that love is ever flowing, he will find a way to reconnect with you later on in this lifetime. So through another energy, another experience, he will make his presence known so that you know that he is safe and he is good. So he is most certainly with you, Jennifer, and thank you so much. And we hold the space of healing for you at this time. But he is with you, honey. Thank you. Who else do we have here?
Next, I want to go to Sandra Kelly. She says, "My doctors aren't concerned about body weight, but I'm stressed and concerned about BMI. What is wrong? I feel like I'm dying, please."
Okay, Sandra, you know, what I'm seeing here around you, and, you know, the doctors may feel that, you know, it's okay or it's in the norm, or, you know, that with a little work it can get fixed. But I'm actually feeling that there's certain things that you're eating in your physical body. I'm not a doctor, I'm not diagnosing you, but I'm feeling as if there's certain things that you're putting in your body that really don't agree with your body, and throwing off the fluctuations in the body so that we are not ridding our body of the proper toxins. We are holding on to things. We're holding on to the sugar. We're holding on to the starch. We're holding on to these things, and they're causing the body to almost like inflate. And we're not flushing out the body enough. You really want to do a great detox program. You want to find someone who is very knowledgeable in this so that you can detox the body and flush out a lot of the toxins that are actually in the cellular structure and the fatty tissues, because that's actually creating more of the fat body. It's just how they show it to me. So please find someone who can help you with a detox, something that is safe, something that's in alignment with what your doctors say is going on. Are you going to die? No, not from this. But it's very wise of you to be concerned about your BMI, because we all know that it can lead to a lot of difficulties in the physical body. So thank you, Sandra Kelly, for your question. Thank you so much. Who else do we have here?
Next, we're going to go to Jennifer Moser Ryan. She's asking, "What does my love life have in store for me?"
Well, fresh start is the first word they give me, and partnership. So I see a partnership, I see a love, I see a connection, I see a fresh start, which makes me feel as if we've got a do-over in love coming for you, something that starts us over and allows us to have that feeling of love and that connection of love. Maybe just when you thought love wasn't coming your way, I see fresh start, new beginning, a partnership. If we are with someone and it's relatively new, there's still a fresh start, a new beginning, a partnership. So be open to what the universe shows you, whether they're showing you that there's someone else that can come your way, or they're showing you that this is the person for you. Follow the prompting, follow what you've come to feel. But I really feel new beginning, new partnership. Thank you so much, Jennifer Ryan, for your Facebook question. Who else do we have here live on Facebook?
Next, we have Jamie Beth. She's asking, "When will I meet the right one?"
Jamie Beth, that's a really good question. This is an important year for you. This is your personal power year. I feel as if we're clearing up a lot of old energies this year in self-love and self-care and self-nurturing. When I take you back, and I take you back to the year of 2013 and 14, that seems for some reason to be a rocky year in a relationship and self-love, and almost like we were not in a good place in our own love and love with another. So I say to you this, allow yourself a little time this year. Once your birthday comes, there's a whole new portal of energy that if you pay attention to self-love, self-care, honoring self, taking care of self, stepping into your personality, and being the person who radiates the love and saying, I don't know where, I don't know when, but today's the day true love comes my way. And opening that door of opportunities and stepping out of the routine that I feel like you've gotten yourself caught up in, so that your paths can cross with others that you have yet to meet, then we can step into the energy of the right one. They kind of give me a brush stroke, and don't shoot the messenger here, honey. But when I have this brush stroke, and we are in the year of 2019, and then I pass us through 2020, and then I pass us through 2021, and then I go to 2022. I didn't say you wait until 2022. Did that come out of my mouth? No, it did not. So do not lose it here, Jamie. The journey between now and 2022 leads to a marriage, a commitment. I know not everyone's in favor of marriage these days, but a commitment, a union, something, right? So I see that in place, fully in place, already done then. So the journey of what you do now and how you visualize and set your intention will allow you to connect with that, so that you are with your life partner, and that by 2022, we are in the fulfilled life, the everything that you want, the white picket fence, whatever it is you're looking for, it'll all be in place for you. So Jamie Beth, it's a great time to manifest. And if you go to my website, I have a Divine Love class that I taught. It would be great for you to download that and kind of learn some tricks and tips on how to manifest divine love. And we also have my Divine Love collection. Fabulous collection, darling. Fabulous. A little mist will do you. Really help you on the journey of creating love. Thank you, Jamie Beth, for your Facebook question. We'll be sure to leave that information on the Divine Love in the class in the feed here, so they'll be posting that momentarily. If anyone else is interested in learning more about my Sarah Spiritual classes that are available for download, that would be wonderful for you to take a look and see, because we got some great stuff. Speaking of classes, are you local here to West Palm Beach? Do you like cards? No, we're not playing cards. We're not going to play poker, although I bet you we'd be all pretty good, a bunch of psychics gathering around playing poker. But we are going to have what spiritual card is right for you on Tuesday night. Do you want to take cards and show to yourself that you can read someone else and also get messages for yourself? We're going to have cards for you to sample. You can take a deck of cards, and we're going to show you how to read the cards, and you too can give messages. It's a wonderful class. It's a very interactive class. It is this Tuesday night. Registration is at 7:15 here at the Expedito Enlightenment Center in West Palm Beach. It is available only in person, this class. Most of our classes are online, but this one, nope. It is a live, interactive, in-person class here in West Palm. If you're local to us in West Palm, or you know someone who would be interested, share the page, share the class, and I'd love to see you here. Please register at SarahSpiritual.com. Who else do we have here?
Oh, I just rung when I turned my microphone on.
Shirley says she loves the classes and she is looking forward to the class. Thank you, Shirley. We love having you taking the class with us.
We have Real Zombie next. He's asking, what does my date, his birth date, say about him?
What does his birthday say about him? Well, that's a great thing. Let's take a look here. Real Manzambian, is that how we say that? Sounds good, right? Sounds about right.
He lives in, he's listening from Zambia.
Thank you for listening for us from Zambia. Welcome. So the first thing that I'm made aware of is that you are very psychic, very intense, very in tune. Got a lot of strong spiritual presence with you. You've got a strong energy of a healer with you as well. Very, very psychic energy with you. I'm also seeing here that this year is an important year for you to begin, almost like begin again. It's time to have a do-over, to set some things in place, almost like business ideas or interactions with people. Kind of get a little a little something going on to kind of create some abundance for yourself. I feel like this is a good year to advance yourself, create prosperity for yourself, and for you to be of service to other people. I do feel that you've come to this earth to be of service to other people. So thank you so much for following us. We love having you here. If you enjoy this experience, be sure to like the page and follow the page and hang out with me, Sarah Spiritual, whenever it's at your proper time zone. Thank you so much from Zambia. There we go. How are we doing?
Well, from Zambia, we're going to jump over to Australia because we have Julia.
Hey, Julia. How are you?
She says, Sarah, please. She needs advice. She's going crazy having only telepathical communication and energetic relations with her twin flame.
Oh, girl, you're in trouble. Okay. All right. Julia, we got to clear some energy here. So it is very important when we connect with our twin flame for us to realize that in the soul, there is no separation. The physical body separates us, as you're coming to realize. Physical body may be in one place and another. You're not going crazy. You're just paying too much attention to it because it's taking you by surprise. It's actually a normal occurrence when people are that well connected spiritually for them to feel that flow. So what can you do? You need to kind of clear some of the energy. I'm not saying push the energy away. I'm saying clear the energy. If you have access to something to smudge your energy, we need to kind of clear it because things are a little more intensified. And I feel as if we need to work on balancing the chakras. We need to put you through a chakra balancing. I do some energetic rejuvenation that can kind of help you with this. And I can also work on a soul level to assist you in making a stronger connection that's not quite so telepathic and driving you crazy. You can visit my website and look up the energetic rejuvenation. I read many people across the world, and I do read people in Australia, so we work through the time zone and we make it work. I will tell you this later on, we're going to do a healing. I hope you're going to still be able to be on with us so that you can participate in that healing. We'll be doing some clearing. What can you do? Clear your energy, get your chakras balanced, and when you feel it coming on, don't get overwhelmed by it. Allow it to flow through you like a wave hitting you and pass over you, and don't hang on to the energy, and it will release it, all right? And you can ask your angels, ask your guides to lessen the intensity. We got powers here, guys. Just ask them to assist you. They'll be happy to help you. Thank you, Julia. And now I know why you wrote, "Hi, Sarah, please," in capital letters. Thank you so much for joining us here live on Facebook. Thank you. Who else do we have?
Next, we're going to go to, where did I put her question? Rachel Nieves. She says, is there any reconciliation with him?
Rachel, that's a complicated person. And that's a person who, once they make up their mind, it's kind of hard to get everything to go back to the way it was. They're also going through a major shift in their life right now. So they've kind of closed a lot of doors, and unfortunately, you're one of them. So Rachel, I'm going to tell you this. Let it go for now. I'm not promising you're going to reconcile. Let it go for now. We will know more about this person and his stance on this relationship, and if reconciliation is even in his possibilities, when we take you into the month of August of 2019. So for now, let it be, give it space, and we will see. He can be a little difficult, and the way I see it, it wasn't always easy for you to be with him, and it was keeping you a little bit off balance. So look at what wasn't working for you instead of what you feel like you lost or you're missing. All right, Rachel, thank you so much. Keep us posted on this one here. Thank you so much for joining us here live on Facebook. Who else do we have here? Thank you, everyone, for joining us. We would love to have you share the page if you can. Share the page and join us and connect everyone. I see Carmen Lopez is on. Carmen, I hope you're feeling better. I know that you were in the hospital and you weren't feeling well. Stress can do a lot to you, right? So now you've got to take better care of yourself, Carmen. So thank you for joining us here on Facebook. Thank you so much. Who else do we have?
We're going to pop over to YouTube. We got Carol Iovino. She says she got a great job offer. She quit a long-term job. She started a new job and it was terrible, and she's searching for a new great opportunity. She said she needs to have positive energy for this.
You do, and this is a year that's important for expansion for you and career. And you need to create something that is not attracting the qualities that you don't like in work. I feel as if there was an uncomfortability because you really didn't feel like you fit in your new job. Even though it presented to be a great opportunity, when you stepped into it, you really felt out of place. And I feel as if people, I don't know, I feel like they were rough on you or they looked down on you. They didn't really welcome you and make it easy for you to blend. So from that experience, you really got to shake it off and shrug it off, Carol Levino, and hold the vision of what you want. What's the ideal work environment for you? Focus on the feeling of what it feels like to be an integral part of an important team, to be a part of success, and to be able to shine your light and your talents, and to be appreciated. Because one of the things that's really important to you, Carol, is for you to be appreciated. You like things to be just and fair and to be in a wonderful flow. And you're very meticulous when it comes to details. So when you do your job, you're there to work and you're there to do a really good job. So Carol, work will come for you. I'm going to spin you out to July. Is a month of Mercury going back into retrograde, so that's not the best time to start a job, but the universe is kind of leaning me towards June, July. So ideally we're going to hope you're in place in June or you find your job, but we don't really start till the very beginning of August. That's the window that I have there for you, Carol. So thank you so much for your Facebook question. Focus on fulfilled experience at work and the feeling of that, and really feeling appreciated as an employee and someone who is contributing to the success of the company. Thank you so much, Carol, for joining us. Who else do we have here live on Facebook or live on YouTube? Thank you so much.
We're going to pop to Facebook. We got Phillips Tazy. She says she's having a hard time making a decision to move forward in her personal life. Every time she makes a decision, she feels unsure. Any message?
Yes. When you don't feel sure, you have to ask this question. And I say this to you, Philip Tazy, and everyone who feels uncertain. Who inside of me, what part of me, what aspect of me doesn't feel safe with this choice? What is the limiting belief around the choice? What is it reminding you of? Is it that every time you start something new, it doesn't meet your expectation? What is the memory that's attached to this uncertainty? And when we don't know, remember, God is not the author of confusion. So one must sit and wait, because uncertainty means there's something not lined up right. May not be it's not the right opportunity or the right next step. It's just something hasn't lined up right. We need to feel like, yes, this feels good to me. This feels really good to me. Like I feel like, yes, I want to know more about that. That's a great next step. I really like that person. Or yes, I want to go on that trip. Or I'm feeling good about this. If you're not feeling good about something, there's two things going on. One, it's not the right thing for you. Or you're remembering something that it reminds you of and you're afraid that you're going to have a similar experience. So before we attract that similar experience in this new environment or this new happening, we want to look where it comes from and address the fear that's inside of us. Because when we find the root of the fear, we can create anything, and we move forward courageously and fearlessly, knowing that we are in alignment with everything the universe has that is good and perfect for us. Fear separates us from God and the universe and the angels. Being in the energy of love and certainty, this knowing energy, we align with perfection in all of our actions. Thank you so much, Philip Tazy, for your question. Who else do we have here live on Facebook?
Next, we have Donna M. Reese. She's asking, what are the results of my mom's health?
So Donna, the first thing I'm made aware of is Mom's energy. When I look at this, I feel as if Mom has this energy. You know, I'm not a doctor, so I can't diagnose, but what I feel is Mom is kind of waving in and out of her ability to stay connected. Mom is waving in and out of some of the functions in the body. It's just like everything is like unstable in Mom's health. Like I don't feel anything is really stable in your Mom's health. Mom is in this energy of divine light. So I feel as if mom is getting in her energy of what she wants to do next in her life. And this is an important choice that you have here before you. I don't know that the doctors have the exact right diagnosis. Something is off here around your mom. And inbox me, Donna, if you want, because I feel as if maybe they're missing something, or there's something that's not quite working right in your mom's health. And they're missing that aspect, and it's causing a series of other problems in mom's health. All right, Donna, thank you so much. A little complicated question to really get to the heart of that, specifically because we're dealing with a health issue, multiple health issues as they present it to me. So thank you, Donna. I hope you inbox me and we can kind of continue this conversation offline a bit. Thank you so much. Who else do we have?
Next, we're going to go, let's go all over here. We got Sarah Makia. Is there anything coming in my love life soon?
All right, Sarah Makia, let's take a look at that. We're going to actually take out the romance angels and bring this energy here and take a look. We also have the ones in the hall that you can turn on too, Helena. We're just so radiant over here, we just blew out the lights. We just burnt out a bulb over here. So let's see what we got. Yeah, we got some of them going on here. Yeah, and then maybe you can just move one. Yep. Ah, Sarah Makia, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Sarah Makia, you've been holding out on us. You got somebody out there on the side that we don't know about. I do, honestly, Sarah Makia, I am seeing this energy of love transformation. They tell me to tell you, stay optimistic about your love life, honey. Don't give up on us, baby. Okay, we got love coming for you. So it's a powerful time for love for you. So I want you to focus on the perfected love experience for yourself. Thank you so much, Sarah Makia, for your Facebook question. Who else do we have?
Next, we have Pablo Gonzalez. He's asking, will I get my job in Western Australia and start my new life with my family?
Oh, you know, Helena, what I want to do for this? I want to give me a pendulum from over there. Yes. You already knew I was going for that. She was out of the chair. She's like, I'm getting a pendulum for Sarah.
I was like, where am I going? Where am I going?
Which way did he go, George? Let's take a look here, Pablo. This is one of our beautiful pendulums here at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. It's got a turquoise and amethyst and silver. I love this pendulum. If you're local to us here in South Florida, I would love, love, love for you to stop by and pick up a pendulum. Or you can tell us, hey, I want a pendulum, and we can take a picture of what we've got in stock and send you a picture. Spirit is saying yes, by the way. Yes, we can do all that. Spirit, can you please stop for a minute, please? I would really appreciate it if you would stop. Thank you so much. Okay, so we're going to ask this really question. This is what it's like to be in my head all day long, everybody. It's a constant flow of yes or no, or which way would you stop, please? I told you to stop. What are you getting all rambunctious for us? You're saying yes? I'm saying yes. I don't need you to say yes. This is not America's Got Talent. We're like holding up a contest here. You need to behave over here, Spirit. Let's see what we got going on here for Pablo. Pablo, what I want you to know, first of all, is that this is going to be a year of you stepping out into expansion of your talents and your gifts. So expanding who you are and your mission, so to speak. So I feel like you do something that is of importance and you make a difference. And Spirit is moving to the right, which is our yes. So Spirit's in agreement with you. I'm so glad that the conversation you're having in my head you want to agree with. But thank you so much, Spirit. And you know what, Pablo, I do feel like you are strongly, and there continues to say yes, strongly in alignment with this Western Australia job, and you get to start your new life with your family. I do feel that there is an important job coming for you, and we're going to hold that space. I feel like they're making me feel like we've got 2 weeks to hear back. 2 weeks, 2 months. They give me the number 2, Pablo. So right here we've got Spirit saying yes. So Spirit is saying yes. So we're going to hold that vision for you. We're not going to waver, Pablo Gonzalez, and send us a postcard from Western Australia. Thank you so much. All right, stay in touch with us, Pablo. Let us know what happens with that job. Hit us up on the inbox. Thank you. Who else do we have?
Next, we're going to go to, where are we? Oh, I keep on ringing. What's going on over here? We're going to go to Michelle Muniz. She's asking, will the person who was born on, she gives their birthday, will be together again?
I'm not sure you want to be, Michelle. I feel like they have some other things going on, and that's part of the reason why they got pulled away. So I don't know that there's consistency there. So I don't know that that's a safe bet for you. Of course, will you be together again? That's very possible. But I feel like you are looking at someone who doesn't seem stable to me. Something about the past or something has them off balance. And I don't really feel, Michelle Muniz, that they can give you the commitment and the foundation that you're looking for. So keep us posted. I would say, hey, take a look over there. There might be an even better pick coming down the mountain if you just take a look. All right. Thank you, Michelle Muniz, for your Facebook question. Thank you so much for joining us here live on Facebook, live on YouTube. We're really glad that you're here spending Sunday Funday with us. I love spending time with all of us and sharing this experience. Thank you for your comments. Carmen Lopez is like, that pendulum made my day. She congratulates you, Pablo. So as you can see, Pablo Gonzalez, everyone's holding the space. We want you to go to Western Australia and create this wonderful life for you and your family. That's always perfect. You're welcome, Michelle Muniz. Oh, I see Bruce Stars joining us. Thank you, Bruce, for joining us here. This is a powerful, powerful time for all of us. This is an energy. The reason why we did this love messages tonight, and we wanted to connect with all of you, is because the energy of Pisces is really strong on the planet right now. And we've got a powerful pull for all of us to align with our heart chakra and be in that energy of healing our wounds. Our old wounds have been coming up. A lot of us have had a few rough weeks of energy and been feeling almost like we're being split in two and feeling out of sorts, not in our bodies, not in alignment, uncertain, a lot of uncertainty. Which way do I go? What do I do next? And that means that we are clearing old energy, but also we're spending a little too much time in the mind. And we need to kind of drop down in the heart and be in that energy and just sit with it. And some people say, well, I dropped down and I didn't feel any different. Because you've got to be in it. And the being needs to completely encompass your entire being. And we need to allow every cell in the body to be in alignment with divine love. And when we have self-love and we honor self and we feel that we have that connection with the divine, then we can make better decisions and we can heal the wounds that are coming up for us. A lot of people have a lot of patterns that they're looking to break. A lot of things that were part of even the 1980s, for those of you who are alive in the 80s, some of the issues in the 80s are actually coming back up in a spiritual perspective for a lot of people. And for those of you who are now on the planet and you were born after the 80s and maybe don't have much life experience, there's something coming up in the planet that is forcing everyone to take a good look in the mirror and see, where your truth and your illusion begin. We had a big conversation about this in my apprentice program on Thursday night, understanding your truth and your illusion and where that fine line is and knowing who you are and where you stand. And I'm not talking about politics. I'm talking about where you stand in your personal truth and what's okay with you and what you're comfortable with and what you don't want to see as a reflection out in this world, and making sure that you're not focusing your attention on that and shifting your mindset and shifting your feelings to create a better world around us, and noticing that a lot of old habits are coming up for you and people around you, and going back to basics, Life is to be simple. Life is to be honored. Life doesn't have to be complicated. So it may be time for you to get rid of things or release things and be open to new opportunities. And by things, I don't necessarily mean material things. I just mean things that are no longer working for you, and just be open to something simple and keep life in alignment with divine purity and flexibility. We've gotten ourselves so tied up in happenings, so intertwined with people and experiences, that it's kind of difficult to disengage so that we can have that freedom to be our authentic self. So we have to look and see at the choices we've made. Did we make a deal with essentially the devil that, and I don't mean the devil literally, did we make a deal that there's a payoff or there's a price that you're not willing to pay anymore? And how do you remove yourself from that so that you can be your true authentic self? It's really an important time for all of us to step in our true authenticity. So we're going to continue taking questions here live on Facebook. Who else do we have here?
We're going to go to Maria Triana. She says she lost her husband in January, and she always sees 111, and she's been having dreams with losing teeth and teeth falling out. I also have the birthdays for you.
111 is new beginnings, fresh starts, and really pay attention to what your thoughts are holding. Whatever you're focusing your attention on, that's what you're creating. So change is coming, but what you're focusing on is going to be manifesting the change. Sorry for the loss of your husband. Teeth falling out usually means, and this is an old school dream meaning, when people dream of teeth falling out, it really means that something's being lost or something or someone's dying. And that does not mean you, Maria, but there may be someone in the circle of your family that you're going to hear is passing soon. It's not unusual. It usually means not the best of news. That's the standard interpretation, but it's also something that I've come to realize doing what I do for all these years. So there's someone who's not of good health. We may be hearing that they're passing, or there may be an unexpected passing. So sorry that you are dreaming of that, but just realize that that is part of the cycle that you're surrounded with at this time. It is an important time for you to take care of yourself as well and understand that life is important. Thank you so much, honey. Who else do we have?
Next, we're going to go to, we got Vera. I don't want to butcher her last name. She says, very stressed, a lot going on. Show me how to handle all this.
Very stressed, a lot going on. Show you how to handle this. Darling, do we have an hour? Oh my God. Vera, you know, I feel like a lot of people have put a lot of responsibility on you, and I feel like there's some health concerns going on around you as well. So I want you to just kind of dissect everything and kind of break it down into small pieces. I think, Vera, you and I have connected for a personal session, or I know you've connected with us here on Facebook. I really think you've got 4 areas in your life that seem to be doing somersaults and upside down. I would love to have a personal session with you if that's possible. But in the meantime, I'll tell you, just write down what it is you are being faced with and really ask your angels for assistance and kind of break it down one by one and see what you can do and who can help you sort through these things, because I actually feel like there's health concerns around you as well. So that's adding to the overwhelmment. Thank you so much, Vera, for your question. I hope we do connect further on a personal session. You know, I just see my dear friend Lori Baracco. Hi, Lori. How are you? Thank you so much. I hope you've been feeling me and hearing me, Lori Baracco, because you've been on my mind and I've been telepathically talking to you. So maybe you heard me, Lori Baracco. I was like, I've got to call Lori. I want to ask her a question. And poof, here you are asking me a question. Lori, we got to talk. So shoot me a text. Let's connect. I really want to exchange some information with you and ask you a couple of questions. But you have a question here on my feed, so I would love to answer your question. You know, Lori, I do feel expansion for you, but the expansion that I see makes me feel as if we revamp something or we rebrand something to create that expansion. I hope that makes sense to you, but I feel like there is expansion, there is growth, but we have to regroup, rebrand something in order to get to where you want to be. You're very specific in how you want things, and you have a vision, and now's an important time for you to really fine-tune that vision. Let's connect, Lori. Let's talk. And I would love to connect with you. Thank you, Lori, for popping in on the feed. I'm really glad to see you here, and God bless you and your business. Thank you so much. Who else do we have?
We got Bruce Starr. He'd like a message about future work.
Bruce Starr. Let's see, Mr. Bruce Starr, what we got. What's going on? What's going on? So first of all, Bruce, the first thing I see here is, you know, last year I feel like you went through a lot of shifts and changes in work and career, like maybe things shifted, maybe a little unexpectedly. You weren't on solid ground. But now I'm feeling a lot of outward connections, a lot of public connections, a lot of open connections with other people, like group projects, something that you're working on. And I also feel as if there's a new business or a new business venture or idea that you've been giving some thought and consideration to. And if you haven't thought of it or had that knowing yet, something's coming to you. This year begins a new beginning of business, a new entrepreneurial or new venture that's going to create some abundance and revenue for you, Bruce. Thank you so much for joining us here. And I see expansion for you in a public light, so keep up the good work, Bruce. Thank you so much for joining us here on our Facebook page. Thank you. Who else do we have here?
We're going to go to, where are we?
I don't know. Where are you?
We're going to go to, oh my God, Louise Torres. She says, I'm wondering if I'm going to be okay physically and wonder if her twin flame will be together.
Yeah, okay. So Louise Torres, will you be okay physically? Yes, you will, but I also feel as if you need to take better care of yourself. There's also some protocol or something that maybe you're thinking of doing, something physically that we have to do to realign yourself so that you're in your best possible health. I feel as if the past 2 years have been an imbalance in the levels in the body, levels like blood, pressure, sugar. Things have been out of whack. Like I'm seeing a roller coaster in the physical body. I'm also seeing, again, I'm not a doctor, I cannot diagnose you, but I'm feeling inflammation. I'm feeling that energy in the physical body. So we want to work on that and realign and take better care of yourself and wonder if my twin flame and I will be together. I do see partnership for you. I do see love for you. I don't know if that person is your twin flame. You know, there's a lot of miscommunication, a lot of misclassification, everyone, on the use of twin flame now. It used to be soulmate. Everyone was talking about soulmates and, oh my God, am I going to meet my soulmate? I'm like, you don't know if you want to meet your soulmate. Your soulmate could be your cellmate. So we people have this misconception of what a twin flame is, and not all of us meet our twin flame in this lifetime because it's a particular higher level connection, and both parties have to be in that energetic frequency in order for the connection to meet for the final time of this true embodiment of love that we're all looking for. So some of us are going to have that in this lifetime. I don't know if that's happening for you in this lifetime. The angels are not telling me confirmation as yay or nay, but I will tell you that I do see love and I do see partnership coming for you in this 2019 year. So there's partnership of divine love for you. So look for that, and we'll just trust that the universe knows what's best for you. Thank you so much, Luis Torres, and be sure to follow up on what you need to take care of in the physical body. Thank you. Who else do we have here live?
We got Chanel Moore. She'd like a message on success and love.
Is that her birthday there? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Success is powerful for you this year. This is your year of success. This is your year of movement and growth. This is a year to build momentum. And when we build the momentum for you, it puts you in front of the right people at the right time. I'm also feeling something creative coming for you. I don't know if we're planning to write something or create something that involves writing, Chanel Moore, but I feel like this is an important time for you to kind of put together something. And maybe you've been journaling and putting your ideas together. But this is important success and love for my last man. I'm not sure what you mean by that, but the highlight this year, hashtag, is success, girl. So focus on the success. Love's going to find its way for you guys. All right, thank you so much for your Facebook question. How's everyone doing here? Thank you so much for joining us here on our Facebook page. Good to see everybody. Good to have everybody here. Oh, I see Isabel Fox is here. You're welcome. Phones are ringing here at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. If you would love to connect with us here at the Expedito Enlightenment Center, not now, I'm not answering the phone, I'm talking to all of you. But if you'd love to connect with us, you can call us at 561-682-0955 and leave a message, and we'll get back to you. Beep. Okay. So I'm really glad we're connecting to everyone. Everyone's cracking up here. They're like, oh my God, she's like totally off the hook. Yeah. Well, we were celebrating Margot's birthday earlier today, so that might be why. But happy birthday, Margot. Yes, we were celebrating. I told you Margot wasn't coming here today because Margot is probably passed out from her mimosas. That's where Margot is. Hello, Margot. Happy birthday. Should we ask the pendulum if Margot's passed out on her mimosas? No, we won't do
I
that.
think it'll say yes
I
anyway.
think it'll say yes. All right, let's see. Who else do we have here live on Facebook? Let's answer a few more questions before we
Yes.
drum roll, please. Get to a big healing and experience that I've got planned for all of you.
We got Sarah Louise next. She says, "Hi Sarah, is my marriage over with my longtime love? Is he actually in love with me? Is this something we have to just go through right now?"
You know, the first thing I heard is, does he actually think? Because, like, I think he's got himself tied in knots. His head is spinning to me. I really feel as if your partner is going through a transformation in himself, and should I stay or should I go? That's what I hear. I feel like there's a lot of uncertainty around him, and he doesn't really understand his meaning, his purpose in life. He's really kind of fallen off the wagon right now. He's not in his best possible place. So we both need to go to our separate corners, and we need to let ourselves regroup before we decide if we've officially outgrown each other. So this is going to take a process of about 7 months, Spirit tells me. So it's pretty much going to take us through the year, and then we'll know better what we're going to do. And remember, life is not to be waited. So it's not for you to wait for him to decide what he's doing or not doing. It's for you to work on you and love and honor you. And in that process of you both honoring each other individually, then we can go back to the collective respect, love, and honoring, or a very agreeable uncoupling. The answer is not in the universe yet because you all have free will, has not been decided, but it is most certainly important that both of you do your own self-work. I feel like we've kind of grown apart because we've had a lot of stress in the past 4 years, and that kind of takes me back from 2014 to 2018. Seems like it was a lot on your plate, and so now we've got to kind of go back to center. Thank you so much, Sarah Louise, for your Facebook question. Thank you so much for following me here on Facebook. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Who else do we have here?
Next, we're going to go to Dante Javon. She's asking, "Do I have what it takes to become famous?"
Let me take a look at the energy here with you. So, I see a lot of showmanship around you. I see a lot of bigger than life experiences, and I feel as if you've been working on this very diligently for the past 3 years is what they make me feel, about 3 years. So do you have what it takes to be famous? Yes, you actually do. You've got a great presence, you've got a great attraction, and you've got great talent. What I will tell you this is that you don't have all the right training in place. We need to work with someone to put this together a little bit further. I feel like if you connect with some new people, there will be a new introduction of someone who's going to assist you in putting you in the right management and on the right fast track for what you want. But do you have what it takes? You actually do, and this year is an important year for that, and the next 3 years will put you on a track that when I take you into 2022, I see you most certainly in a much more public light than you are now. Thank you, Dante Javon, for that question. That was an interesting question. Thank you. We send you the most love and light and success on this very famous journey that you're going to take. Thank you so much. Who else do we have?
Next, we're going to go to Jennifer Solomon. She's asking, "Is my husband my twin flame? What does he feel for me?"
Really? First of all, he better be loving you, because otherwise we're going to have to throw him off to the side here. No, I'm kidding. But listen, is your husband your twin flame? This is another prime example of overuse of a term. Are you two meant to be together? Yes. Is there a strong connection? Yes. Is there a familiarity, a past life recognition? Yes. Your husband, what's interesting about your husband is your husband's got this way about him that he kind of gets this air of, this is what I need to do now. And he's kind of a free thinker in a lot of ways. And you are a little bit more grounded in what you do. So the two of you sometimes have to balance each other out. But you know, they say opposites attract. What does he feel for you? What he loves about you is that you hold this energy of support for him. But when you mother him, then he feels like stagnant in that energy. So it's to be aware of his ebbs and flows and how he likes to create. You know, here's a man who has a lot of ideas, and he's a thinker, and he's a dreamer. And he needs someone who's going to believe in his dreams, even if it never comes to fruition, to believe in the possibility that it could happen because he's visioning it and that you support the vision, and just allow him to do that. I see great love between the two of you. I feel like if you want to call it twin flames, we're close to that energy. I don't know that you're both in the place of transformation of the soul and ascended enough for you actually to be twin flames. Will you meet again? Yes. Is this your twin flame reincarnation? That I'm not feeling. But I do know there's a strong love connection between the two of you. And why do we have to put a label on it, all right? Thank you so much for your Facebook question. You see, there we go with twin flames again. I'm telling you, that phrase is going to get a lot of people in trouble because we're running around going, twin flame, twin flame, twin flame. I'm like, oh my God. Well, soulmates, see what happened with the soulmate thing. So that didn't play out very well for people. People were attracting soulmates left and right, and they're like, eek, running the other way. So, whew, Lord, it's going to be a rough year, I can tell. Everyone's talking about twin flames. Okay, what do we got going on here?
We got Amanda Salberg. She's asking, will I succeed in my spiritual business as a healer and medium? I love it so much, but I also need to make a living. I hope I can do both.
Girl, what do you think I'm doing? Right? Do you believe? Do you believe the angels will put you in the right place at the right time? Do you believe that they're going to bring you the people? Do you maybe need a coach to help you mentor your business? You should take my business program. That's what you should do, Amanda, because all you need to do is know how to put the business plan together and the people will come. You have to trust your angels. If you love what you do, then do that. If you need to have a little side gig on the side to just bring in some money while you're building business and learning some tricks of the trade and learning how to project yourself in a business environment, or getting a business coach or a mentor, someone who can help you, then yes, you will get there. You know, I understand we all have bills to pay, but go to work and talk to people. You'd be surprised. You know, if you put people first and you are authentic and you do it because you love it and you want to be of service, the universe will always make sure that all of your needs and desires, every bill is paid, so you don't have to worry. So thank you so much. Continue. Go off and prosper, my dear. It's going to be a great ride being a spiritual medium and a healer. Thank you so much. Who else do we have here? Take a sip of my drink here.
I'll read this question. Next from Kristen Chamberlain asking, who should I connect with that can assist me on what I need to do to help myself and to help others?
Christian, I would tell you that you should connect with Archangel Gabriel for communication. Archangel Gabriel will assist you so that you know who you are to connect with on the physical realm. He will give you the right messages and the right information, the right prompting as to what questions to ask. So work with Archangel Gabriel. He will help you, also help you be creative in the way that you move forward in your life. So talk to Archangel Gabriel. He will be there, and you can always ask for your guardian angel to give you a sign and know that you're with them. Thank you so much, Christian Chamberlain, for your Facebook question. And if you want to learn more about who your guides and your angels are, you can always go to my Facebook page and ask me the question, and we will send you over to my website, SarahSpiritual.com. Your Angels and Guides session is a reading that I do, and we connect you to your angels and your guides, and we give you messages from them, and we help you bridge that connection and communication so you have a steady connection. Who else do we have here?
Next we have Elegans Mrs. asking, where is my relationship going with Jamie and what love is coming in my future?
Elegans, where are we going with Mr. Jamie, or James, shall I say? Well, the first thing that I see here for you, my dear, is I don't really see things going where you might want them to go with Jamie. I don't know. I feel, well, it's not that I don't know. I just think you guys don't know. Let me clarify that. You know, there's something about Jamie that makes me feel that we're not on the same page. I don't have Jamie's birthday, so I can't give you a full connection with that, Elegance, but where's your relationship going with Jamie? I just feel like right now we're kind of going our separate ways, or there's a little disconnect, kind of moving apart here. What love is coming in your future? When I look at this, I take you into 2020, and that's where I feel love for you. I feel like this year, you're clearing out old energies of old relationships, old hooks, old experiences that no longer serve you. I feel like 2020 opens up the energy for love, divine partnership, and divine connection. Thank you so much, Elegance, for your question. We're going to get ready to do some healing here in just a minute. Who else do we have a question for me to answer?
Let's see here.
And if you know someone who needs some healing, share the page. Connect your friends with this, because we're going to open up we're going to do a major love healing. Do we need to heal love? Love, where are you? You don't have that song, do you? Where are you coming from, love? I think I remember the songs I write sometimes. I didn't remember my opening song, but that's okay. Who else do we have?
I have one more question for you. Cynthia Rocha. Just found out this person I was with is my twin flame.
Oh, no. No.
Any messages for her?
How'd you find that out? Huh? What? Let me look. I don't know. I told you, it is like the new overused phrase. Hashtag twin flame. All right, Cynthia, I know who you are. I know you. You've been on our page before. I'm just messing with you. Let me look and see. But really? Okay. Found out this person I was with is my twin flame. Oh, that person. Oh, yeah. Okay. SarahSpiritual disagrees with that statement. SarahSpiritual sees that person is a past life connection, multiple past lives, and we've had a lot of entanglements, and we're working on clearing up this old energy of being together and falling apart, and being together and falling apart. There's a connection between the two of you that needs to be ironed out. Can we be love partners, and can it work out in this lifetime? That remains to be seen, but you are caught up in a pattern, in like this energetic loop that needs to be revisited and restructured, and we need to create a new paradigm between the two of you, because we created a loop. I do not see this person as your twin flame. I see it as a past life karmic connection that is essentially in this lifetime really an entanglement that we need to find peace with, inner peace, self-love, and see how we can work on love between the two of us. Cynthia, talk to me offline, please. Thank you so much. I really think that there's a great happy ending coming for you, but we've just got to lose some of this drama that I see. DWD, done with drama. Thank you so much. All right, we'll take one more question before we get into our healing energy here.
Yes, we're going to go to YouTube.
Hi, YouTube. Thank you so much for joining us.
Champagne C. She says, any guidance as to all these changes that are happening, good and bad, in my life?
You are going through a soul colonoscopy. Yes, indeed. We are clearing up old soul memories, old energies, old hurts, old pains. There's a lot of wounds that are coming up for you. I feel as if you feel like you got thrown from the roller coaster and flying out, landing splat on the ground, and you completely lost your bearings. When I take you to last year and I take you to September, since September of last year to now, things have been very tumultuous for you, out of sorts, out of alignment, uncertainty. I feel like you're very off balance, and even people have like turned their back on you. You're not really getting the support from people that you'd like. And so things are out of whack with you. When I spin you forward, Champagne C, what I see here is that the way you will handle these things is just let them wash over you. Stay true to yourself. Do not let other people influence you as to what they think you should do. You honor yourself. When I move you into October of 2019, things have calmed down. They've leveled out. You have a new understanding of who you are. You have a better purpose and mission. in your life. You understand the legacy and the meaning of who you are and not who you've been to accommodate everybody else. So you've got a lot of backlash of other people's things hooking into your insecurities, and we're clearing those out in this lifetime, clearing those out particularly in this year, so that you can make room for fulfillment and abundance and a whole clean slate that I see coming for you over the next 3 years that is going to bring you a lot of prosperity and peace of mind. So thank you so much, Champagne C, for your YouTube question. Thank you. Thank you everyone who's joining us here live. We are going to, I hope you shared the page, because we're going to be doing a big heart opening energy. So we're going to open up our heart chakra and we're going to connect and we're going to do some healing. So I want to welcome everyone here. If you're just joining us, I am SarahSpiritual. You can go to my website and see some of our other meditations and things that we have up. And we're always putting new stuff up all the time. They can only pop it on as fast as I do it. So I definitely keep everybody on their toes around here. So let's take a nice deep breath, everyone. And we're going to open up the energy. First, we're going to put a few cards down for the group. And these are my heart cards. I love these cards. They're a very powerful little tool. Actually, I'm getting some in at the center. Should have them in time for our spiritual card class. So we are going to take 5 cards here from my heart cards. What do they call these cards, Helena?
Lover's Oracle.
The Lover's Oracle. Oh, I love a lover. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So we need balance in our hearts and in our relationships. The next card that we have is soulmate. Well, thank God I didn't say twin flame. I would have went like that and thrown it out the window. Soulmate here. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. And this is a soulmate or a love connection that is of a high frequency. And whenever we ask for love, we want someone who is a high frequency match, and we want to be in alignment with that. And we want to also, when we're envisioning a new relationship and creating of love, not be holding on to the old stuff, hurt, and pain of other relationships. And then look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way. I think I said that several times today. Look inside of you and see what has brought you to where you are and why you are attracting the experiences that you are. Thank you so much, universe, for this card, because it all begins with us. And then some of you here, I'm just saying, we got a secret admirer. Someone has a deeper feeling for you than they're letting you know. So sometimes people care about you. You're just not realizing it. And you're so busy looking over there, trying to think of what fits a list that you have. But sometimes there's someone who genuinely cares about you, that if you allow them to show you who they are, they may actually meet and exceed all the qualities on the list you have. But someone in this group here today has a secret admirer, so pay attention. I got a feeling somebody's watching you. Whoa. Right? We got people watching us, but every once in a while, there's someone who's really got their eye on you because they got their heart set on you for sure. So I love these cards, the Lover's Oracle cards. We have our Romance Angel cards, and then we have our Universal Love cards here today. So beautiful, beautiful cards that we have here at the center. So we're going to work on our healing now. Everyone take a nice breath here. We're going to work on our heart chakra. So we've got a lot of hearts here in front of us today. We've got a whole bunch of little hearts. So we've got our heart energy. So I'm going to put our rose quartz here in the center. I love this amethyst heart. Is this the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? So we have this amethyst heart here. And we have this jasper heart here. And we have a soldalite heart here. So I love that. This is the red jasper, which is so beautiful. And then we have a rose quartz heart. So we're going to make a little heart decoration in the middle of my SarahSpiritual logo, which I love. Doesn't everybody love my SarahSpiritual logo? I just love it. I hope you join me Wednesday night for my show, Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, from 5 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 10 p.m. for my UK peeps. So I do hope you join us and listen, tune in. You can listen on iHeartRadio if you're here in the States, but you can always watch it on Facebook and on YouTube and on Periscope and on SarahSpiritual.com. You can see the show live on SarahSpiritual.com. So we're going to take a nice breath, everyone. We're going to open up the energy. We're going to ask for Archangel Shamuel. Archangel Shamuel to step forward and to work on our heart chakra and create divine healing for us. And as I open up the energy of divine love, I invite you all to take a nice breath and just release anything that no longer serves you. I ask that you be one with the divine universal flow of love and say to yourself, I am love, I am light, I am love, I am light, I am. Feel it in your heart center. I am love, I am light, I am. Feel the energy. Now at this minute, this time, we're going to go on a little journey, everyone. We're going to take a nice deep breath. And we're going to, in the alignment of knowing that we are love and that we are worthy, we're going to ask the question of ourselves, who inside of me doesn't feel worthy? What little person, what little aspect of myself doesn't feel worthy to have it all? And when that comes up for you, if maybe you see yourself at a particular age, or a memory comes up, I want you to say to that little one, I am love, I am light, I am safe. I am love, I am light, I am safe. And when that little one doesn't trust what you're saying, you can say, I am love, I am light, we are one. I am love, I am light, we are one. And then when your little one feels that fear, tell your little self, I will keep you safe. Together we will create the world we want. Together we will create the relationship we want. Together we can do anything we desire. We can have it all. Because we are love, we are light, we are one, we are safe. I am love, I am light, I am one, I am safe. Take a nice breath. Feel the energy. I'm going to ask Archangel Shamuel and Archangel Raphael to work on us and our physical, emotional, and intellectual beings. We're going to send that energy to all of you. If you're open and receptive, say, I receive. I am open and receptive. I am shielded in light. I am open and receptive. I am shielded in light. I am open and receptive, and I am shielded in light. I embrace the divine universal flow of love. I am divine love. I am divine love. I am divine love. I am divine love. I am open and receptive. I am open and receptive. I'm open. There's an amazing breakthrough coming for us. We're releasing the things that block us. There's no limitations. There's no condition that can block what you desire. I am one. I am light. I am love. I am safe. I'm one. I am light. I am love. I am safe. I say to my little being, my inner child, come with me. We are one. We are love. We are light. We are safe. We are one. We are light. We are love. We are safe. And we open up the energy to the highest vibration possible. And in this moment, in the matters of heart that we covered today, we know we are one. We are light. We are one. We are safe. We are love. We are light. We are one. We are safe. Step into the light, opening your heart. Feel your heart center bursting. Feel the light pouring through the heart. Feel it, releasing any hurt, any pain. If you've recently gone through a breakup, a loss, release it now. Knowing that the universe has love, light, peace, success, everything here for you. Release it now. and say, I am love, I am light, I am one, I am safe. Be open and receptive now, holding the energy. And I'm going to attune your body to the harmony of the universe, so everyone just feel the energy of my voice as I work through this with you. Take a nice breath. Feel the energy. Know that you are one with the divine universal source. Know that you are safe, you're protected. The angels are with you. Ask Archangel Michael to be with you always. Ask for divine protection always. Universal wisdom and clarity. And know that you never walk alone. Your angels are always with you. I want to thank you all for joining us here for our Sunday Funday. Really had a great time with all of you. I trust I've been of service to you. And I do hope that you continue to follow us. Meet me on Wednesday. It's going to be a big month of May, our 10-year radio anniversary. We got a lot of good stuff coming up for all of you. And I want you to know that no matter where you are on the journey of life, that I care and you count. You make a difference in this world. So when things make you feel like you're lost, out of sorts, remember that those things are temporary and that there's a light inside of you, an aspect of love that's always there. And when you return to love, you return to your connection with Source. And when you're one with God, everything goes your way. Thank you so much for spending this time with us. Follow us, share the page, and God bless you. And hopefully we'll connect on Wednesday at 5 to 8 right here on Facebook. God bless you. I am Sarah Spiritual. the world differently now. I can find the love in everything now. If I can walk in someone else's shoes now,